All right, hello and welcome. It's actually been quite some time. I saw a video posted by CasperSMC. Silver bullet, 78% win rate, he claimed. I don't know. I want to test it, right? I want to just back test it with you guys. I have not done this previously, so I have no bias going into this. The only thing that made it kind of sus for me is that he straight up tells you to ignore pretty much everything. Ignore daily bias, ignore market structure, ignore everything. All that matters is a single 5-minute fair value gap when the market opens. To my experience, trading isn't that simple. Of course, there are ways you can simplify it and not overcomplicate everything, but to simply look for a 5-minute fair value gap, I feel that might be a little bit too good to be true. Can it be that simple? I don't know. Maybe. That's what we're going to find out. All right, so we are in a fresh instance of FX replay. Let me just go ahead and remove the volume and go through the rules with you. Okay, so the rules are NASDAQ only. That means NQ, NAS 100, US 100, whatever broker you use. Close all trades or cancel orders by 4 p.m. New York time. And step 1 for the strategy is to wait until 10 a.m. Step 2 is wait for the first fair value gap to form on a 5-minute chart before 11 a.m. So we're looking for a 5-minute fair value gap between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. And step 3 is to draw out that fair value gap, enter on a retest, and target a fixed 2-to-1 risk reward. And the fair value gap can be in the opening 10 a.m. candle. Okay, so let's go ahead. The dates I've chosen are completely, I want to say random. Just took the most recent dates available, so to say. So I'm doing 4th of November because that's the first Monday in November until December 20th, just to kind of not trade the Christmas days and stuff like that. So December 20th, 4th of November. Change this to 5-minute. Change this to 5-minute, and we'll go ahead. What I've done it so when I hit next day open, it's automatically going to take me to the next day at 10 a.m. So let's go. I'm going to hit play. We're going to wait for the first 5-minute fair value gap. And again, I have no bias going into this. I have no clue if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. I've not tested it beforehand. My initial thought is just that it seems a little too simple, but we'll see. Okay, so stop at the first candle into fair value gap formation. We target a 2-to-1. The fair value gap has been formed. So this is where we place our limit order. I'm going to press place order. We're going to do buy risk 1% of the current balance, risk amount, lot size, stop loss, everything is synced. Okay, so we're going to hit save. Orders have been placed. Let's hit play, see what happens. No fill yet. So I'm going to do a couple of these. I think I'm probably not going to show you all of them. So it actually hit the target there. I'm not sure if you would have closed it before hitting the target. He doesn't say anything about it, so I guess not. All right, so first one is a loss. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, what I was saying is I'm going to do a couple of these with you, and then we're going to speed it up, and we're going to look at the results at the end. So 10 a.m. So here's a gap. We're going to place the limit right there. 0 for 2, not the best start. Next day open. All right, take profit hit. Cool. So 1 for 2, but since this is a 2-to-1 risk to reward, that means that 2 losses and 1 win is going to put us break even. All right. Next day, let's see what we got. All right, there we go. Perfect. Got the TP. So that means we are now in profit. Next day open. Let's go. Boom, there it is. Stop out. So that puts us still in a little bit of profit. Go to next day. Build and stopped. Not what you want to see. We're back at break even. And take profit. All right. One thing I forgot, if some of you guys are newer, it would have been helpful if I had marked out the fair value gap, right? I forgot that. So I'll do that from now on. Sorry about that. I'm just going to add a little bit of discretion here and say that if it does this, then we cancel the order. If my trade went straight to TP like that, I would not wait for it to come all the way down again. I mean, that's the trade done, right? You just didn't get filled. That's just unlucky. That will happen. We'll cancel it. We'll go to the next day open. Back in the red. What date is it? It's the 21st, so we still have a whole month of testing to do. All right, so this one's just not going to be counted. Let's see what it would have been. Price is so close to what would have been the entry anyways, so this is actually going to be a better entry. So We're just going to place the order here. And this is going to be the original TP. So this would have been what the original trade is looking like. So we're just going to do that. You know what? I'm not going to mark out the gaps anymore. This video is not about teaching you how to find a fair value gap. This is just about backtesting the strategy. So I thought it would just be a lot better to do like a long period rather than just 3 random days, which are all winners or all losers. I'd rather just like give you a real view of what this probably looks like, right? I don't think the sample size in his video was big enough. Wow, instant stop out again. That's insane. So this is not looking too good. I mean, at this point, there's not enough days left in the, yeah, I was about to say it's over. So let's see the analytics. We had a couple of days of positive P&L, but otherwise it has actually been quite horrible. So what is the win rate? The win rate is 25% from November to December. Now, this looks horrible, I'm not gonna lie. This, again, I had no real bias going into this. I had not like secretly tested it out before, so I knew what the stats were gonna be. My only thought was, this sounds too good to be true. Like I refuse to believe that you can be a profitable trader by just identifying the first 5-minute fair value gap on the NASDAQ and then just trade that blindly. Too good to be true, right? If that was the case, we would all be bajillionaires, right? I was kind of expecting this result. Well, not this horrible, actually. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was definitely not expecting a lot of profit, let me say. Now, there's always a case to be made that, hey, if you do it on a longer stretch, maybe it would work. Maybe if we took the whole year, I mean, I could do that the next time if you guys want. Even though simplifying trading strategies is a really good idea and something you want to do, I think in this case, it's too simple. If I made any mistakes, feel free to tell me in the comment section below. I will try to fix it. I don't think there's anything I missed. There was a few times where I was like, would you have closed it here, where we already hit like kind of TP or we're too far away, whatever. I was sticking to the rules. So yeah, this is definitely a miss. Don't think you can simplify that this much. If you want me to do it in a bigger time frame, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.